and good evening. I have never seen this kind of exhilaration, this level of anticipation for a feature film ever. And I've been in the movies over 2.5 decades now. And it's spectacular to see Mr. Rajamouli's vision exude the way it has on celluloid. The first part created worldwide energy and stir. And the conclusion, Baahubali, the conclusion, is touted to be the most anticipated film that our cinema has ever produced. Not only is it the biggest feature film, but the energy that the first film had, the actors that emerged as iconic, and everything associated with the film has been nothing but on an extravagant and a large scale. And we feel very honored to present the film to all of you in Hindi. AA Films and Dharma Productions are so proud to present this film to all of you. We can't wait for this film to release on the 20th of April. We couldn't wait to see the trailer, but unfortunately the trailer was already viewed early this morning because what do we call it? A technical glitch, which I was trying to sell as a hacking story because I thought it would be more exciting. But actually it was just a glitch, and we should be honest that that's what happened. Unfortunately, this was going to be like you would have seen it for the first time, but everyone, I presume, has already seen this magnificent and absolutely marvelous piece of cinema that we're going to show you on the big screen in just a second. So I think let's have a viewing first of what I call the most extravagant, the most exceptionally mounted piece of celluloid that Indian cinema has ever witnessed. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Baahubali, the conclusion. So why did Katappa kill Baahubali is the question that I think the entire universe needs an answer for, and the answer unfortunately will only unveil itself on the 28th of April at definitely a theatre near you. We're exceptionally honored, privileged to have the cast and the powerful men behind this powerful piece of cinema, and I'd like to invite them on stage. I think the men who put all, their vision into the structuring of a film are the film's producers, and we're very honored to have both of them here. We'd love for Shobhu and Prasad to join us on stage. From Arca Media Works, ladies and gentlemen, Shobhu and Prasad. Thanks. Anil Thadani, who began the journey with me on this from AA Films. Well, the clash of the titans, like you saw, especially in the last frames of the trailer. Beginning with Rana, who's been a friend and also introduced me to the magnificent world of what Indian cinema is capable of. Rana, thank you. Prabhas, the man himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Prabhas in the house. And undoubtedly, the most visionary filmmaker of our times. I'm not only proud to associate with him, I'm honored to meet him, and more than anything else, just like so many people in the world, I'm a bona fide fan. Sir, with respect in my heart, Rajamouli. We're going to open the questions, ladies and gentlemen, to the house. Questions related to, of course, what you just saw would be absolutely wonderful. Everything besides that would perhaps not be as wonderful.
Check. Hi, Mr. Rajamouli. My name is Alok. I'm on your left. मेरा सवाल आपसे है कि जब पहली बाहुबली आई थी तो शिवलिंग लेते हुए प्रभास के हाथों में हमने देखा था. इस बार हाथी के ऊपर वो वार करते हुए नजर आए थे फर्स्ट लुक में. तो ये किसका आइडिया था और इसके पीछे क्या वजह थी, अगर आप शेयर करना चाहें.
The elephant. Yeah, okay.
नहीं, उन्हें हिंदी आती है, पिछली बार से ट्रेनिंग हो चुकी है.
I can understand, but unfortunately I can't speak. The resemblance between that and this, Prabhas, Shivudu carrying the Shivling and using Prabhas on the elephant, is that both of them are the introduction scenes of the hero. So I'm expecting that the kind of goosebumps that Shivling scene has given to the audience in the first part, I'm expecting the same should be happening with the second part as well.
एंड प्रभास एंड राणा, आपके फ्रेंड्स या फैमिली वाले इस ट्रेलर के बारे में क्या कह रहे हैं, क्योंकि उन्होंने देख लिया होगा ये ट्रेलर अभी तक?
Well, they pretty much had the same thing to say, like what you all have to say. It's obviously overwhelming, and we're very, very blessed to be part of this film.
प्रभास, if you wanna say something.
Yeah. Yeah. My friends and family were like very, very happy. Like some people almost like got tears, and we almost saw it like now this 20th time, and me and Rana still feel getting the goosebumps, and I feel like we should thank Raj again for this film.
करण, आप अपने मास्टर टच के लिए जाने जाते हैं, तो इस फिल्म में भी कोई आपने इनपुट दिए 2 के लिए?
आपने मेरी फिल्में देखी है, आपको लगता है कि कोई इनपुट मैंने दिया होगा इस फिल्म में? मेरी कोई जगह नहीं ना औकात है इस फिल्म में इनपुट देने लायक, बस नाम दे दिया बहुत बड़ी बात है।
करण और अनिल थडानी जी, हियर हियर
जी,
हियर। करण,
हाँ जी,
हियर हियर।
यस।
ये जो फिल्म है बाहुबली, जो पहली बाहुबली थी, उसने सिंगल थिएटर्स को रिवाइव करने में बहुत बड़ी भूमिका निभाई। तो इस बार आपको क्या लगता है कि सिंगल थिएटर्स में ये फिर उससे भी ज़्यादा धमाल मचाएगी या फिर?
देखिए, आई थिंक जैसे मैंने कहा पहले ही जब मैंने इंट्रोड्यूस की फिल्म को, मुझे लगा है कि हम बहुत प्राउडली कह सकते हैं कि द मोस्ट एंटिसिपेटेड फिल्म इन इंडिया टुडे इज़ अ फिल्म नॉट मेड इनहेरेंटली इन द हिंदी लैंग्वेज। बहुत गर्व की बात है कि देर इज़ अ पीस ऑफ सिनेमा मेड इन आवर कंट्री विच वी आर ऑल्सो प्राउड ऑफ, दैट इज़ रेजोनेटिंग अक्रॉस द कंट्री। सारे देश में जैसे धमाका समझ चुका है हमारी इस फिल्म की वजह से। तो मुझे लगता है कि चाहे वो सिंगल स्क्रीन्स हो या मल्टीप्लेक्सेस हो, इट्स अ पैन इंडिया फिल्म। और आई थिंक फुल क्रेडिट टू राजामौली सर कि उन्होंने एक पूरे हिंदुस्तान के लिए नहीं, विश्व के लिए ये फिल्म बनाई है। और जिस तरह की पेशकश है, जिस तरह की प्रेजेंटेशन है, जिस तरह की इमोशनल नैरेटिव और कहानी है, आई थिंक ये हर जगह हो, ये चाहे वो सिंगल स्क्रीन्स हो या मल्टीप्लेक्सेस हो, हर ऑडियंस के लिए बनी है फिल्म। तो रिवाइव तो हम नहीं जानते क्योंकि ऑलरेडी काफ़ी रिवाइव हो चुके हैं बिकॉज ऑफ ऑल द वेरियस मूवीज दैट हैव बीन मेड इन द लास्ट कपल ऑफ ईयर्स। लेकिन इतना ज़रूर कह पाऊंगे दैट दिस इज हेडिंग टुवर्ड्स अ हिस्टोरिक रन एट द बॉक्स ऑफिस, दैट आई कैन अश्योर यू।
Hi Rajamouli sir, straight over here. First of all, congratulations for the trailer. So in today's time, very few films manage to get a solo release, but Baahubali is not just getting a solo release, but also 2 weeks free run. So what do you have to say about that? Do you think the massive success of first part has played a big role in this?
Yeah, many things play a role in achieving that one. One I would, as you said, is the massive success of the first part. Which people wanted to see, own the film, and they wanted to see the film. So automatically there is so much of interest around the film. So we are getting a solo release, and also it is the planning of Anilji and Karanji that we are getting that.
We had to do nothing, sir.
Release.
The first film did everything. Nobody is arriving with Baahubali.
करण सर आपके सामने है,
हाँ जी,
आपके राइट,
मेरे राइट
जी, आप या अमित फ्रॉम दैन गैंग।
अभी भी मैं प्रिटेंड कर रहा हूँ कि मैं आपको देखा है, मैंने नहीं देखा। कहाँ हो आप?
दिख रहा हूँ मैं।
हाँ, अभी दिख रहा हूँ।
जी हाँ, ये सवाल था कि जो हिंदी फिल्मों के डायरेक्टर्स हैं या फिल्म मेकर्स हैं, वो इस स्केल की फिल्म में कंसेप्चुअलाइज कर सकते हैं क्या?
जी ज़रूर कर सकते हैं, उन्होंने किया नहीं है, लेकिन कर सकते तो पोटेंशियल सबके पास है, लेकिन अभी तक किया नहीं है, हुआ नहीं है। आई थिंक डेफिनेटली बाहुबली ने बहुत सारे ऐसे आई वुड से आई थिंक अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री को दिए हैं एंड दिखाया है कि हम ये कर सकते हैं और बड़े पर्दे पे ये कमाल दिखा सकते हैं। एंड आई होप कि इस सीरीज़ के बाद लोग और भी ज़्यादा इंस्पायर हो जाए। मैं कह सकता हूँ अपनी प्रोडक्शन के बारे में मैं बात कर सकता हूँ, बहुत ही ऐसे जवान निर्देशक हैं मेरी कंपनी में जो एक्चुअली बहुत इंस्पायर हुए हैं बाहुबली से। एक्चुअली हर कोई जो नया है और नौजवान है और जिसकी नई आइडियाज़ और एनर्जीज हैं, वो सब बहुत इंस्पायर हुए हैं। एंड आई होप दैट दिस ट्रांसलेट्स इनटू मच मोर सिनेमा ऑन दिस मैग्निफिसेंट स्केल। इसके बाद
अगला सवाल राजामौली सर से था कि सर ये हटप्पा ने क्यों मारा, इसके लिए मतलब कितनी वजहें आप लोगों ने ड्राफ्ट की? रीजंस
How many theories do I have, or how many theories people proposed? I have only one theory, but the number of theories that were proposed by the people are I can't count them. There are so many. For why Kattappa killed Bahubali, there is only one theory that you are going to watch in the film.
राजामौली
सर
सर
एक सवाल और था बस कि हाल ही कर्नाटका मतलब सरकार ने ये किया है घोषणा कि उधर सिनेमा टिकट सिर्फ मतलब 200 रुपये तक रहेंगे मैक्सिमम। क्या इधर भी हमें वो उस किस्म का नियम लागू करने की जरूरत है?
I don't know. You should be answering that.
We are currently in the multiplex that doesn't have that rule. So I think that was pretty much applicable to the rest. नहीं, मुझे नहीं लगता ऐसा कोई रूल यहाँ होने वाला है. ज़रूर होना चाहिए. ऐसे बहुत चीज़ें हैं लाइफ में जो होनी चाहिए जो नहीं होती on a daily basis. वो तो बहुत कुछ होना चाहिए.
राजामौली सर स्ट्रेट ओवर हियर
आपसे मेरा सवाल है इस पूरी जर्नी में आपके लिए सबसे कठिन क्या रहा और आज दोनों एक्ट्रेसेस क्यों नहीं हैं लॉन्च पे?
They were busy, both the actors were busy, but we are going to get both of them, and when we come here for the promotions to have one-on-one interviews, they are definitely going to come. They were busy with other schedules. And the most difficult thing for me on the entire film is keeping the interest of the cast and crew, and obviously the interest of the producers also intact, to have the same level of exuberance, same level of energy through a 5-year period. That was the most difficult thing. But because I had a fantastic cast and crew, they helped me get through it.
Rajamouli sir, the poster behind you has a beautiful tagline: "The boy he raised, the man he killed." Who came up with this idea, and could you elaborate on the thought process behind that tagline?
Obviously, this one was the why Kattappa killed Baahubali. The main thing was we thought of as a theme to the part 2. We thought we'll use that throughout in our promotions because that was the most asked question. And we also had that scene in the film where we were shooting some stills, and our designer, Mr. Jagan, he suddenly, I didn't even tell him anything, he suddenly sent me this image one day, and it was not scheduled. We are not supposed to release anything on that day, but I just couldn't help but just release it, and I came up with the line of having the boy he raised and the man he killed. Thank you. I'm very happy that you liked it.
We welcome the Baahubali 2 team to Mumbai. Here.
Thank you.
Karan here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, hello.
Prabhas garu, nu Kattappani champavu.
Kattappa Prabhas ni champadu.
Elaborated English. Prabhas garu.
What is the question?
Nu Kattappani champavu.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
you
what
reverse
you-
the whole story. You are asking him that why
said-
did you kill Kattappa?
He did not.
you reverse the whole thing, so he will not be able to answer that.
Yeah, because he didn't kill Kattappa. Why did you kill Kattappa? Let's cause a new kind of confusion now. If there was scope for any left.
There is a slickness and a polish to particularly to the VFX in this trailer, which is definitely an improvement on the last. I want to know, did any of the story, did any of the writing change based on the feedback, the responses to the first film? You all did have a gap between the first and when you all went back to shoot portions of the second. Did anything change based on how the first was received? What characters people loved? What storylines people perhaps didn't enjoy as much?
Actually, the Baahubali Part 1 and Part 2 are not two separate parts. It's one single story from the beginning till end. Because it was such a big story, we couldn't put the entire thing in one film. We had to split into two parts. So it's one story. So just because the first film has done well, there was not something I can change the story and do anything. The story is there. The characterizations are everything is written. But after the success of the first part, regarding the action sequences, where I had a little bit leeway of tightening them up upping the antenna on that part. We did something regarding the action sequences where we elaborated them a little bit. But as far as the story is concerned, nothing has changed. Everything is the same, and definitely we put additional effort on the visual effects. The producers put additional money on the studios and gave them additional time to come up with that good visuals that you saw.
Chandramouli,
Mr. Rajamouli,
Chandramouli, this is Jyoti Venkatesh here, straight. Rajamouli, sorry.
Thank you.
Generally, filmmakers are very selfish and they want to make maximum mileage of any film. But in spite of the fact that Baahubali has become such a massive hit of the century, you never thought of selfishly making 3 or 4 parts instead of coming up with Baahubali, the conclusion in the second franchise itself. That's one question. And second question is, will you ask Anil Thadani to release the Baahubali Part 1 again so that people who have missed out, very few, to catch up with that and then see Baahubali 2?
Yeah, now the second question we'll now ask now itself, sir. Are we going to release?
Yes, we are. A week earlier, we're planning to release the film.
Thank you. We are planning to do the same in the southern states as well. We want to do that, really the first part 1 week or 2 weeks earlier, whichever is the best thing to do so that people, like you said, I think very few people missed on it, but just to get them back into the narrative. We thought we will release it in the first part again. And sir, I'm very, very selfish. I'm not an unselfish man. I want my film to do well. I want my film to gather lots and lots of money. But the same time, we also know it's not good to kill a golden goose. We know how to extract the maximum out of it. It doesn't mean killing the goose. And also to add it, the story which we started is going to end with Baahubali Part 1 and Part 2. But the world of Baahubali is not going to end. We are going to continue in comics or novels or virtual reality films or TV series or animation. The world of Baahubali is going to continue for the fans to enjoy.
Mr. Rajamouli, this was actually that you answered part of my question, which was whether it's going to be a franchise. Is it going to be a movie franchise? Because given how much we are now competing with Hollywood and the big Hollywood franchises, does it make sense for a hugely popular story like yours? It lends to a really Indian movie franchise. Have you thought of that?
Actually, ma'am, see, what I really, really believe is that we should have a very, very good story at the base. That story should drive us to do anything, whether it's a film, whether it's a virtual reality film, whether it's a comic, whether it's this thing, whether second part, third part, 10th part, or whatever, or ending the film there itself. It is the story that should drive everything, not the market. We should first find the story, then create a market for it, see what's the market, try to enhance it. But just because the market is there, we try to push something which doesn't have soul. I don't think it will last long.
Karan यहाँ पे अक्षय कुमार और रजनीकांत की जो आने वाली फिल्म है, they have sold their satellite rights for 110 crores. So do you think that star power matter?
Huh?
क्या हुआ समझ में नहीं आया?
Sorry. Yes. Of course it matters. Where are you, my dear? Where? Yeah. Hi. Yes, of course star power matters. And I think that the coming together of two humongous stars from two different parts of the country coming together in a huge film will definitely make the satellite money exciting. And also it seems to be a humongous mainstream film. So of course stars matter. I mean, we should all know that by now, living in the country we do.
This is for the producers. From me. Here. This way, here.
Hi, Bharti.
Okay, hi. This is for the producers. Is there a figure you can give us for the final budget of the film? And how much did you make with the first one? How much do you expect to make with the second?
They don't know yet.
No, I'm sure they've got a figure.
Lovely, Bharti, you've become a chartered accountant now. You want all
Married to one.
Well done. I don't have those figures. You'll have to ask the producers.
The first part we didn't make any money. That much I can tell you.
How's that possible?
Because
Karan made money.
I'm a presenter. Presenters always make money. The ones who really put their hard work, blood, sweat, and tears into it, sometimes they don't land up making money. But you know, the equity the film has raised is beyond even the monetary worth. But I know, I would understand why you want a technical, but I think you're getting nothing from this panel.
But Karan, does the presenter not
finished? He hasn't finished. He's going to tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one we will make a lot of money, which will compensate for what we didn't make in the first part.
Yay.
What's the budget?
Yay.
What's the budget?
Budget of both the parts together is in the range of 400 plus crores, around 450 crores.
Thank you.
Karan, does the presenter not share the royalty?
Sorry?
Does the presenter not share the royalty?
We share love, ma'am. We don't share anything else.
Okay,
That's
one question to Prabhas. Prabhas, did you break your bones this time?
No.
Last time you were like,
yeah,
you know.
last time we did.
So what
This
was
time-
your experience this time with all that stunts and actions, you know?
Yeah, actually this time Rajmouli took a lot of care of me. Actually, like he planned very well, and even the action scenes. We had a lot of action scenes, but still, he edited the action scenes before and everything, most of the film. And I think second part was much more comfortable, and Rajmouli especially took a lot of big care. Yeah, thank you.
प्रभास बीच में राणा की फिल्म आई थी द गाजी अटैक. आपने भी कुछ हिंदी या बॉलीवुड की फिल्मों के लिए प्लान किया है या कुछ स्क्रिप्ट्स पे बात चल रही है, अगर आप शेयर करना चाहें?
Yeah, if something like that, I'll let you know next time when we meet.
Rajamouli sir, Rajamouli sir, after the release of Baahubali 1, a lot of trolls were made on social media as to why Kattappa killed Baahubali. So what was your reaction initially, and did those trolls create any pressure to, you know, focus more and make the second part more larger?
The amount of trolls that you get on your film is directly proportional to the craze that you have on the film. That is what I believe. So then, whether it's good or bad, however people discuss, if the people are discussing a lot about your film, that means that it's made a lot of impact on them. So that is how I view it. No, it doesn't create pressure. It gives me a lot of confidence that so many people are going to watch my my second film on the first day of the release. It guarantees openings.
We have last two questions, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I wanted to ask one more.
Yeah,
again about figures, but different kind. Prabhas and Rana, you have fantastic physiques on the screen. Is that computer generated or is it for real? And how will we know?
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. I'd like to know.
Well, I had no job. Both of us had no jobs for about 5 years except training and looking like what we look in this film. Ma'am, it's not computer generated. It's human generated. It's pretty real.
You, Prabhas?
Also, I'm speaking for the both of us.
For him. All right.
So, Raja
Okay,
sir,
we
a
have-
question to you here.
Yes.
Raja sir.
You need proof?
The 28th of April, ma'am.
All will be revealed.
Raja
Pun
sir,
intended.
on your right, Raja sir. Sir, right here. So we saw the trailer, second trailer. Raja sir, here, right, on your right. Yeah. So there's a scene which is similar to Hercules, sir. Dwayne Johnson, where he's coming with the open arm and the bows are coming to him, sir. So there are few more scenes also that have been similar to another movie. So there's a scene in the trailer that has been he's standing with the open arm and bows are coming to him. So it's the same scene from Hercules, Dwayne Johnson, sir. So
You felt like that? Did you feel like that?
So kind of, sir.
You kind of. So yeah, you watch the film and let me know. See, when we make war films or when we make any kind of action films, and there are so many shots like arrows coming, bows shooting arrows, or horses coming, or elephants coming, it's the same kind of war. War is the same. How you put your shots through it is matters. If you think one arrow shot is looking like the same thing here, I feel funny actually answering that question.
Rajamouli sir.
Okay, that's the last
Yeah.
question, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I have two questions. First
Okay.
is Rajamouli sir. The Tamil version of the trailer was leaked. So would there be any kind of measures that you would be taking to battle piracy, you know, when it comes to the movie release?
There are two things here. One is leakage and one is piracy. Both are completely different. Piracy happens when someone, after the release of the film, someone captures it in one mode or other and puts it online and make money out of it, or they don't, whatever. That is piracy. Leakage is something when during the film someone inside the crew, someone inside the studios, or someone captures and puts it on the social media or on or whatever platform just to the fun of it. Both are completely different. And this particular thing is neither. It is some technical glitch in the Facebook. The video, which is supposed to be in the private mode, went into public mode. We still exactly don't know what is the reason, but it changed the plans. But anyway, we are happy with it because the kind of response that we got, we are very happy with it, and fans are really happy because I always tend to postpone the date. I always tend to come later, and that I came much earlier than what I said. They are quite happy about it. So all is well that went well.
My second question is to both Karan and Rajamouli sir. The attack which happened on Bansali sir, again for the second time, do you think it's sad that filmmakers in today's time have to face these kind of attacks often and there's nothing that one can do?
I have gone on record and spoken about what happened with Sanjay, and it's deeply saddening to me as a filmmaker, as a human being, as a citizen of our prestigious and wonderful country, that we have to kind of endure something like this. And my thoughts, my support, and all my ideologies are with Sanjay. It's deeply saddening. What do I say? Every time I read something like this, it really saddens me. And I feel like we on our level, between the Producers Guild, we've sat down. We're all in support with Sanjay and his entire cast and crew. And I hope that adequate measures can be taken, that something like this would never happen to another filmmaker again in our land.
I completely agree with Karan on that one. Any artist, filmmaker or not, a musician or a writer or anyone, he should be whether that's good or bad, we don't know yet. First thing is, we don't yet know what Mr. Bansali is going to present, and even whatever his presence is not in tune with the people's thoughts. He's an artist. He should be able to express his views. The freedom of speech is one of the fundamental rights of the people of this country. He should be able to express, any filmmaker, any artist for that matter should be able to express his views.
I have a question. I have a question here. Karan, towards your left.
Ladies, thank you. Thank you. I'm very well. Thank you. I'm doing very well, and the babies are doing really well. Thank you so much for asking. Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I'd like to call this to an end, and thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, the entire cast and crew of Baahubali, and all of us in Mumbai. I really thank you for your enormous presence. And one second.
Mr. Karan Johar, from Mr. Rajamouli and team Baahubali, we have probably the most iconic piece from this film that we want to present to you.
Oh.
So please, this is the sword that Kattappa killed Baahubali with.
Oh! Okay, so now I know what my kids are going to inherit. Beyond my equity as a filmmaker, it'll be this sword, which will be worth a huge amount, I think, in years to come. This is amazing. Thank you so much. Very clever that you have got this, but it's amazing. Thank you. Can I keep this? Of course. Really, I'm so excited. I'm going to frame it and keep it in my office.